2027 Mazda CX-100 Signature SUV. The luxury SUV Mazda could use to challenge BMW X7 and Range Rover. Intro. What if Mazda decided to enter a completely different league? Imagine a Mazda SUV that combines Japanese elegance, a dramatic premium design, an ultra-luxurious cabin, advanced technology, and the presence of a full-size flagship SUV. Meet the 2027 Mazda CX-100 Signature SUV, a futuristic name being imagined for Mazda's next-generation luxury SUV. And if Mazda actually builds something like this, it could put serious pressure on established luxury SUVs from BMW, Range Rover, Mercedes-Benz, and other premium brands. Welcome back to Elite Auto Update. Today, we're taking a detailed look at what a futuristic 2027 Mazda CX-100 Signature could bring to the luxury SUV market, from its exterior design and interior technology to performance, comfort, and the features that could make it one of the most interesting Japanese SUVs of the future. So, let's get started. Exterior design. The first thing that would make the CX-100 stand out is its design. Mazda has always been known for elegant styling, but this futuristic flagship SUV would take that philosophy to another level. At the front, imagine a wide, sculpted grille surrounded by an illuminated signature design. Slim LED headlights could stretch toward the front fenders, creating an aggressive but sophisticated appearance. Instead of looking overly complicated, the CX-100 could follow Mazda's minimalist design philosophy: clean surfaces, smooth body lines, and carefully sculpted proportions. The hood could be long and muscular, giving the SUV a powerful stance. From the side, the proportions could resemble a true premium flagship SUV, with large wheels, a long wheelbase, flush door handles, and a sleek roofline. The body could also feature dramatic character lines flowing from the front fenders toward the rear. And then there's the rear. Imagine a wide LED light signature extending across the tailgate, combined with a sculpted rear bumper and integrated exhaust styling, or perhaps an entirely electric rear design with no visible exhaust at all. The overall result? A Mazda SUV that looks expensive without trying too hard. A true flagship cabin. Step inside, and this is where the CX-100 could become something completely different. Instead of a traditional SUV interior, Mazda could create a cabin designed around Japanese luxury. The dashboard could feature premium leather, open-pore wood, brushed metal, and sustainable materials. A large central display could provide navigation, entertainment, vehicle settings, and connected services. But Mazda could avoid filling the cabin with screens everywhere. Instead, physical controls could remain for important functions, creating a more driver-focused and sophisticated atmosphere. The instrument cluster could be fully digital, while a large head-up display could project important information directly into the driver's line of sight. And the steering wheel? Expect something beautifully sculpted, with premium materials and intuitive controls. First-class rear seats. The rear cabin could be one of the biggest reasons to choose a CX-100 Signature. Imagine executive-style second-row seats with deep cushioning, heating, ventilation, massage functions, and electric adjustment. Passengers could have individual climate controls and entertainment displays. A center console could provide wireless smartphone charging, USB-C connectivity, storage, and additional controls. For long-distance travel, the CX-100 could potentially feel more like a luxury lounge than a conventional SUV. And if Mazda offers 3 rows, the third row could be designed for real usability rather than being an emergency-only seating area. That would make the CX-100 attractive to families who want premium comfort without sacrificing practicality. Powertrain and performance. Now let's talk about performance. Because this is a futuristic concept rather than a confirmed production specification, Mazda could take several different directions. One possibility would be an advanced turbocharged gasoline engine paired with an intelligent all-wheel drive system. Another possibility could be a hybrid powertrain designed to deliver strong acceleration while improving fuel efficiency. And then there's the electric option. A fully electric CX-100 could use a large battery pack, dual electric motors, and all-wheel drive. That setup could deliver instant torque and extremely smooth acceleration. Imagine pressing the accelerator and feeling the SUV launch forward almost silently. That would give the CX-100 a completely different personality. Mazda could also tune the suspension for a balance between comfort and driving engagement. That's important because Mazda has always emphasized the connection between driver and vehicle. So even if the CX CX-100 becomes larger and more luxurious, it shouldn't feel like a floating living room. It should still feel like a Mazda. Technology. Technology could be another major selling point. The CX-100 could feature an advanced driver assistance package with adaptive cruise control, lane centering assistance, traffic monitoring, blind spot detection, automated parking, and a 360-degree camera system. A premium surround sound system could transform the cabin into a private concert hall. Smartphone integration would be expected, while over-the-air software updates could allow Mazda to improve the vehicle after purchase. The SUV could also feature an intelligent voice assistant capable of controlling climate settings, navigation, media, lighting, and other vehicle functions. And imagine approaching the CX-100 at night. The vehicle could automatically unlock as you approach, illuminate the ground around the doors, and activate a sophisticated welcome light sequence. Small details like these could make the SUV feel genuinely premium. Luxury without losing the Mazda identity. But there is one major question. Could Mazda really compete with BMW X7 and Range Rover? The answer would depend on pricing, engineering, materials, and brand positioning. BMW has decades of experience building premium SUVs. Range Rover has an extremely strong reputation for luxury and off-road capability. Mazda, however, could attack the segment differently. Instead of trying to copy German or British luxury, Mazda could offer something more distinctive. Japanese-inspired design, driver-focused engineering, premium craftsmanship, elegant simplicity, and potentially a much more competitive price. That combination could become the CX-100's biggest advantage. Off-road capability. Although this SUV would primarily focus on luxury, an advanced all-wheel drive system could give it serious capability in difficult conditions. Different drive modes could adjust throttle response, traction control, suspension behavior, and torque distribution. A dedicated off-road mode could help when driving on gravel, snow, mud, or rough terrain. Of course, it probably wouldn't be designed to replace a hardcore off-road vehicle. Instead, the goal would be to give owners confidence when leaving the highway. Designing the future. Perhaps the most exciting thing about a vehicle like the CX-100 is what it represents. Mazda has traditionally competed in mainstream and premium adjacent markets, but a flagship SUV could completely change how people see the brand. A successful CX-100 Signature could become Mazda's technology showcase. It could introduce new materials, new powertrain technology, advanced driver assistance, and a completely new level of interior luxury. And if Mazda manages to keep the driving character that makes its vehicles special, the CX-100 could have a unique identity. Price and positioning. Now comes the big question. How much could something like this cost? Because there is no confirmed production specification or official pricing for a 2027 Mazda CX-100, any price estimate would be purely speculative. But if Mazda positioned it below established ultra-luxury SUVs while offering premium technology and a high-quality interior, that could be a very interesting strategy. It could attract buyers who want the size and luxury of a flagship SUV, but don't necessarily want to pay the highest premium brand prices. And that could make the CX-100 one of Mazda's most important products. Final thoughts. So, could the 2027 Mazda CX-100 Signature really make BMW X7 and Range Rover nervous? If Mazda actually creates a flagship SUV with this combination of design, technology, performance, luxury, and competitive pricing, absolutely, it could get the attention of the premium SUV market. But remember, the CX-100 name and the specifications we discussed today represent a futuristic concept/speculative vision rather than confirmed Mazda production details. Still, the idea is fascinating. A large Mazda SUV with a premium cabin, futuristic technology, powerful electrified performance, intelligent all-wheel drive, and unmistakable Japanese design could be something very special. And if Mazda decides to move into this territory, the competition will have a serious new challenger to watch. What do you think? Would you choose a futuristic Mazda CX-100 Signature over a BMW X7 or Range Rover? Let us know in the comments. If you enjoyed this future car breakdown, make sure to like this video, subscribe to Elite Auto Update, and turn on notifications so you don't miss our next automotive reveal. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.